It's crazy. Sorry about that. I don't know if you're still in the other chat. If again, can't shut the other chat off. Hence why I didn't was my big fear. And I said to you that's what's gonna happen. Actually, I think it drains a lot when you are live. Well, I'm here. Let me just pull the chat up. I had to go up and find the brick because I lost the brick because finding it's I can't even explain how difficult life is sometimes. Hello, hello. I am plugged in. Thank you, thank you. I think the other chat is still going, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Because there's no way to shut it, and unless I just don't know what I'm doing, but there's no way to shut it off unless you're leaving it. And it annoys me that it does that. Let me see if it's still there. Yeah, still live. Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea. Let's see if there's anybody in there. I think I can go in. Maybe? I don't know. Well, I'm just... There we go. Skip the odds. Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Let's put this over here. Got the cord precariously struggled over there. You know, don't say you ever want to be me, because you don't. All right, where was I? Hello, Tamara, Elaine, Chris, Linda, Jean, Cheryl, Ann, Kara, Sue, Lynn, Margaret. Sorry about that. Is that other chat still going? Does anybody know? Because I can't shut it off. And marked it as private, so no new people couldn't get in. But hello, Roberta. Hey, Cake Baby. Hey, Karen. If you're part of my Facebook group, I posted today that I'm going to give away a few boxes of Built Bars. So if you see that post, you got to put the word yes in. There's over 100 people already putting in for it. So I'm going to shut it down tonight. I'm going to turn off comments. And then tomorrow, I'm going to put the names in a hat. We could draw them live at the live. Wouldn't that be fun? Shit happens. It does. It does. But I call this personal points chat because, you know, like I said, I want to like the plan. I do. And somebody asked, how do I count blue points? I've been doing blue for 4 years. I can count blue points in my sleep. So that is how I do it. Hey, Lori. We're talking about personal points and yeah, I feel like if you know it well enough, you could kind of rig the app to get the points you want and just follow as you know best. The only difference is the calculations are different for these points based on they added fiber in. So it changed some of the points. And sugar took another hit again. The sugar substitutes took a hit, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, I'm not gonna lie. I actually just I pretty much eat standard stuff. I don't eat anything weird. It's stuff I've been eating forever. So I kind of already know the points, but I do use the personal points with the 23 a day. I don't take the vegetable points. I do take the, if I need the fit points. Like today, I went to 29 points today for my day. It's not terrible. But I do use those if I need them. I don't go out of my way to use them, but if I need them, I absolutely go into them. There's no shame in using those points. You're not on Facebook? Oh, Chris. I'm doing alfalfa sprouts right now. It was almost radish, but I went with alfalfa. Sheep, I'm telling you, I did another one. Was it last night? Sort of the same vegetable combination, but I did chicken. I didn't film it or anything. It was one of those I just needed because we had leftovers and I had a few sausages left and some veggies, so I just threw some more vegetables. I really enjoyed the red peppers. Even my son said they're like roasted peppers. They were perfect. They were so good. And we had some more of that bread. I'm not gonna lie, I've been dipping into that bread a little bit this week. It was pretty gosh darn good. I've never made bread in a Dutch oven. Let me tell you something. That bread was phenomenal. Yeah, I keep saying I need to do more sheet pan dinners. Shrimp and veggies and I bought a big bag of potatoes at Aldi. Was I there yesterday? The whole week is feeling like a big blur, and it's only Tuesday. I feel like I worked all week, but it's only a blur. But I switched back to blue and lost 2 pounds this week. Not sure if it was a final. Yeah, the water, it's a point. I ain't quibbling. It's just that eating those vegetable points, because honestly, you see my big ass salads, and there's a lot of points in that. I can't imagine getting myself 6 or 7 points for a salad. Plus the points I earn for activity. And they're saying you can eat all those. I'm buying you can eat the fit points a little bit, but I ain't buying you can eat those veggie points. I'm just a little bit leery about that. But yeah, you have to, like I say all the time, you have to do what's comfortable and what works for you. Like, if you're not like me, I'm not feeling it. And is it me? Yeah, I'm not going to say it's the plan. It is me. I don't like the way the theory of it. So yeah, right or wrong, it could be great in science theory, but it's just not great in my mind theory. So I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm saying it's what works for me. And you know what works best for you. Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't make sense to get all these vegetable points. You could earn points for vegetables. I don't know. That just, we could eat our fit points before, but now we can. I don't understand that. I mean, I only get 8 less weeklies than I did. I used to get 28, now I get 21. So I'm only getting 8 less, but I earn easily 7 to 9 a day. I'm just not sure how that pans out. And if you like bank points, I just don't know. I don't know. The whole thing is confusing to me. Yeah, I mean, I think pork is extremely lean. It is. I mean, if you're gonna, they're making you count pork, but they're not making you count salmon. Have you seen salmon? Have you cooked a piece of salmon and see the oil that comes out of that fish? So yeah, I just feel like a nice portion of pork, lean pork, like a pork loin or tenderloin, is not a bad option. Hey Esther, are you up? This is our back. This is my second live. My phone died, and the brick I grabbed for some reason was this one. Yeah, it don't work. I assumed it would work. Had to get the other brick fell out. I couldn't find it. It was under the chair. What I won't do for you guys. I'm up there with the flashlight under the chair looking for the other brick, but I found it. I don't mind the water because, like I said, it's 1 point. 1 point, yeah, I can do. But 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't think so. Yeah, pork would not be an issue for Esther. That is true enough. And I have a black bra on under a pink shirt, so if it radiates on the camera. Bacon that's above and beyond. Ooh. Esther is going to Cannes. It's a shame the Cannes Film Festival isn't going on. Oh, I have a headache all of a sudden. Ooh. Oh, I've been running all day. I'm sorry. It's the first I've sat down. I had a very light lunch of veggies, dip, egg, and turkey. A very light, well, I had a late lunch because I was, again, made a stop at the store on the way home. So I didn't have time for lunch anyway, but worked out because we wound up going out for dinner. No, she's going to the Cannes, or is it Cannes? I always call it Cannes. It's the, over in France. Husband are there. I'm here. I think the other chat is still running though. So people are probably having a good time chatting over there. Hello, Clemmy. What's funny is I hear more people that dislike personal points than I hear actually like it. That's what's interesting. And do you know how many people I hear are jumping over to eye track bites? Or should we call it healthy? I still call it the eye track bites. I know. I think I might say it wrong. Is it the can? I just think they do the Cannes Film Festival or the can. I don't know. I butcher the English language. Hello, Lynn. The older kids were playing that Wordle today. They're like, "Do you play Wordle?" I'm like, "No, because I'm a horrible speller, and if you can't spell, you can't play Wordle." Just saying. But I'm. It's going to be another early night for me. Your weeklies dropped. I don't think I noticed. I'll have to look on Saturday. I don't think mine did. Why would they drop? I'm telling you, there is next to Monaco. You could be the new Princess Grace. That is a lot. That's great. I'm happy that people are doing well. I am. I mean, it's very similar to the Weight Watchers app. You just have to get used to a little bit of a different way of. It's pretty much the same. It's just ways of getting there a little bit different. They still have a scanner. They still have a recipe builder if you buy the Pro. They have the blue plan. I think purple is there, but you have to. The food, I don't know. I'm not really sure about the purple. I know they have blue. The green plan is on the free version of the Healthy app. Oh, with personal points, it went down? Well, you are size 4. You are tiny. So maybe tiny people don't need money weeklies. You're hooked on Wordle? Yeah, I played it for like a hot 5 minutes. I'm like, no, this is way too much thought. I'm here. I know a lot of people like it. I know I'm the odd one. But you are. Tiny people don't need a lot of weeklies. No, this one is different than the ones I had on this morning. I forgot when we were going out, I didn't put my earrings back in because I take them off for Glam Squad, and I felt naked, and I happened to have these in my bag, so I threw them on. I love these. These are all little colored daisies they're paparazzi. I love these. These are so cute. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about these. How cute are these? They're just very colorful. Oh, you go into where your picture is on the right hand corner, then the gear comes up, and then I think it says 0 Point Foods, I think. Thank you. I do like these. And they're so light. They're so cute. I am big earring Denise, yes. It's one of the things when I went white that my hairdresser said, you need to wear big bold earrings. So I'm like, okay. She is back in business. But yep, if you missed the first chat, I talked about our new challenge starting next week. I think I'm just going to go, normally I do my chats on Wednesday. I don't know if that's going to change or just do them on Mondays. I don't know. But it's going to be the spring into summer. Every 2 weeks, we're going to change up what we want to work on. And it's up to you because you know what you need to work on. I could sit there and tell you, but you need to decide because maybe you're good at one thing and not good at another. So. Yeah, once you hit that little, you'll get. It's the first thing on the top that you hit. But you choose like. For me, it's going to be water. I just don't think of it. I drink tea. I'm not trying to drink 60 ounces of water. I'm just trying to drink more water than I normally do. And I'm also trying to be more, eat my 0 point foods. That's a big one for me because I know I don't eat enough. Ooh, lemony spring vegetable pasta salad. That sounds delicious. Well, actually, you could make it like, drink more water. Then you probably do drink enough water. I mean, it doesn't have to be about deprivation. It could also be about doing something, maybe adding another great. You eat enough vegetables, but like you move enough. So what are the only thing I can come up with? I figured 2 weeks and it could change it. This way we get 6 weeks in, and then by that time summer's here, and hopefully we will be a little bit, closer to where we want to be. That's a good one. Vegetables. I'm all about the zeros. I do not eat enough 0 point foods. I'm trying to eat a 0 point food with every meal. Yep, that's exactly. I know because it's all they ever say at the meetings. Lean on your zeros, lean on your zeros. I'm like, I do occasionally, but not enough. Because I run out of points most days. Because I like, speaking of, wait till you see what I got at the store. I'll show you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to have to show you. If I could film a food finds this week, I don't know. But it's right in my wheelhouse. Not too much fruit. Yes, exactly. 2 fruits a day max. That's it. Positive self care. That's a good one. Like take care of Esther. Do a facial. Put your feet up. Read a book. Something that's just for you. Oh, I hope they do too, Elaine. That's horrible. Ooh, psyllium husk. That's a good idea. I made a new mug today. Mud Hustlers. He remember his big ass waffle. Well, he makes a big ass pancake or big ass pancakes. I can't remember what he called it. But use a serving of the devotion. Now I use the sweet potato, and I think it was a quarter cup of protein pancake, an egg, baking powder, and a half a cup of water. That was it. And I threw some skinny syrup in. And ooh, was that delightful? Oh, those cookies! I saw it. I didn't get it. I was out, so my signal was a little bit weak. There were those thin cookies. I didn't even see the points. I did see them though. Who doesn't love it? Are they homemade? Do you make the cookies or are they already made? So I didn't. I couldn't see most of it. I just saw there were cookies. I'm like, there's cookies. I'm all in for cookies. You know that. Obviously, she knows me well. It's cookies. I'm all for a cookie. But oh, I'm thinking about making it's Kodiak thin cookies. I just don't know if you have to make them or they come already made. That was one thing I didn't say. Hash waffle is dish with www.dishwithd.org. That's my old site that has all those recipes are on there. So if you go to that and then scroll to the bottom where it says search, you put in hash waffle. Oh, good. I like already made things. Not that I could make them, but it's so much easier when they're already made. They're thin cookies. Now, I don't know. Do you know the points by chance? Because I'm like going, ooh. Because I've been fooled by their stuff before. Because Kodiak pancake mix is a good deal, but their muffin mix or brownie mix, not. So that's always things. Because it says Kodiak, you think, ooh, Kodiak could be low in points. Only thing that's low in points is their pancake mix. Their pancake in a container, it's high in points. Their frozen waffles and pancakes, high in points. Why? I don't know, but their mix is decent. Just kick something. Okay, I'll have to go to their website and see if I could hunt it down. Oh, they're breakfast cookies. They're breakfast cookies. I know. I'm pretty sure my center had them. I just didn't go this week. I will be going this week. Oh, awesome! How much? How much did they charge you at GNC? They were $1.99 at Trader Joe's. Oh, I won't be sorry about that. 7 points for two. That's not terrible. I mean, you don't have to make them. You always have to take that into consideration. I mean, yes, you could probably make a cookie lower, but you didn't have to make it. You just went and ate it. That's the breakfast cookies we're talking about, Dot. I want to make a parfait. That's my dream. A cookie and yogurt parfait. That'll be low in points because I only have to count the cookies because the yogurt will be 0 points for me. Okay, I was just curious because they're, like I said, they're $1.99 at Trader Joe's. Hey, Anna. Peanut butter cup skinny syrup. That's my favorite. There you go. Do up to him an one. Hey, you'll only live once. Yeah, like I said, but you have to take in consideration they're already made. Like, there's no work involved. Sometimes that's worth it. You can just hand yourself a cookie, grab a little cashew milk, dunk it. It's all good. No, we don't have to reserve. We don't anymore, no. We just go in. There's no masks either anymore. There's no masks, and we can bring our beverages and food again. I didn't see if you can get away without socks, though. I still wear my socks on the scale. But I bring my tea. I don't eat anymore because I was overeating when I did that. Because I would eat something and then I go home and make a big breakfast. So now I just go home and have a big breakfast. So yeah, I've changed in that respect. I would have my 3 point bar and then go home and have another 4 or 5 point breakfast. That was 8 points. So now I just sit there, drink my tea, and I go home and I eat. I love oat milk. I do. I think it's fabulous. But it is higher in points. A cup is 6 points. It is. Best latte ever with oat milk. I would have one in a heartbeat. I would. I normally, when I'm at Dunkin', I get the skim milk because I believe the almond milk is sweetened. So I just get the skim milk when I go there. No, we could not drink during whisk marrying. Nope. Some of the weekends. Oh, there you go. I like the cashew milk. It's this silk creamy cashew. It's delicious. It's creamy. It's really good. I was a big almond milk drinker, unsweetened, of course. But I moved over to cashew because I liked it better. I like almond, but I like cashew better. So if you ever have a chance in your store, silk unsweetened creamy cashew, they have it in plain and they have it in vanilla. It's you can see when you pour it, it's creamy. It's delicious. I love it in my pancakes. I love it in my oatmeal. I just love it. So that's what I use. But if I'm having a latte out, I usually have skim milk. Unless they have unsweetened, which most places don't. Like coconut milk or almond milk is usually sweetened. So I might as well get the skim milk. It's a better option. And plus I get my, protein and my dairy in. Yes, cashew is the same points as almond. The unsweetened, yes. It is 1 point for, I think, a cup and a half. I know 3/4 of a cup is 0, I think. I have to go back and check that because I always use half a cup, so it's 0 points for that amount. But yes, the same as almond. $2.99. Okay. Snowbird. Nothing wrong with a snowbird. Caramel Premier Pro. They're so. I love putting Premier. Oh, speaking of protein. Oh my God, 6.99. I was at Aldi. You're gonna die, Tamara. At Aldi, I thought they were gonna be high. They were $1.69. I was like, what? Everybody's saying how expensive eggs are, but Aldi's weren't. Aldi's were cheap. Hello, Marilyn. But I went to the store to get some Premier Protein. All they had was chocolate. I don't like chocolate. I don't like chocolate. That and the coffee. I don't like that one either. So, your girl got Fairlife salted caramel. So, I'm excited to try it. Wow. But yep, Aldi had the best price for. I was shocked. I expected they were going to be like outrageous, so I got 3 dozen because it's Easter. I like the caramel from Premier, so I think I'll like this one. But they didn't. I can't believe it. They had no selection. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Yep. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't check the price of the eggs anywhere else, but somebody said ShopRite's were over $4 a dozen. That's not bad for Walmart. 207 for 18. That's a good price. Oh yeah, Premier. I did get also got. I'm not gonna tell you. I can't keep telling you because it'll ruin the food finds. You just have to go for the food finds. I give up everything. I give away way too much here. You guys get way too much out of me. You do know you're special when you come here. Ugh. But you didn't see my what I eat today. I posted this morning. We had a premiere. I love doing that. I love having the premiere, having breakfast and chatting with you guys. It's so much fun. One of the other YouTubers says, "Why do you do premieres?" Because I get to chat with my peeps, and I love that. Kissimmee, or you say Kissimmee. I stayed there when we went to Disney. Kissimmee. Wow. Yeah, I paid $1.69. I was like, I looked at that thing twice. I'm like, is that $1.69? Because I expected it to be like $4. I did. I got lucky. I'm like, in my cart. In my cart, it went. But I will say the meat was wiped clean at Aldi. Wiped clean. There was not much there. I was going to get some boneless thighs to cook up for dinner that night because I thought I'll just grab it. But yeah. Hey, Carrie. It's always okay when you pop in. That's a great price for eggs at Kroger's. Like, it's the chicken flu or the bird flu or some kind of thing. It's just, you don't want people to get sick. Maybe we can have breakfast with I keep knocking into this. What is under this table that I keep knocking into? It is. To clean my office down here. That's what I need to do next week, is clean my office. Hey, Marie. It is exhausting. Duck eggs. I've never had duck eggs. Do they like, how do they taste, Lorianne? Are they like $2 each? Wow. You often see those little quail eggs, but I've never seen a duck egg. Yeah, their meat was wiped clean. Wow, one duck egg equals 3 chicken eggs. Well, that's why they're so expensive then. Wow, I've seen like um ostrich. I think I'm thinking of ostrich eggs are like this big. Imagine me doing a video with a big old egg. That would be hilarious. I got eggs from the pointed plate. Mm-hmm. My girl, Mrs. Hughes laid me a big one. Oh my god, it was like this big. It was this. She couldn't even put it in the container. It wouldn't close. It was so big. Like the Flintstones. Oh, I remember the Flintstones. Oh, but I'm thinking for dessert for Easter, I want to make. I think it's Pound Dropper's Snicker salad, but I'm not putting Snickers on it because I can't go there. But I'm going to do like the pineapple, I think it was pineapple, Cool Whip. I can't remember what else is in it. Pudding, and I think was there Premier Protein in there? I have to look. And then she chopped like Snickers in it. No, I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just gonna drizzle it with some caramel and chocolate sauce. So I'm excited. The Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba do time. Oh, I love Snickers. That's the problem. And if I get Snickers in, so I'll just make my own Snickers. Chocolate sauce, caramel, and some nuts. And this way it's more controlled. I have not tried American Dream nut butter. I have tried, yes, apples. That's another thing. I did get apples. I like the nuts and more, a high protein peanut butter. That's what I usually get. I just have a maple salted pretzel or something. It's phenomenal. The gingerbread was phenomenal. The apple crisp was phenomenal. I'm like, oh my God, I'm addicted to these nut butters. Yeah, I could do some damage. So I'm better off controlling it. Like I could use the sugar-free chocolate syrup, the sugar-free caramel syrup, and a little bit of nuts, and it not be too damaging. And the Twix powder. Oh yeah, that's going to go on top. Yes, Granny Smith's. I didn't buy Granny Smith's though. Because I bought apples. I bought the just ones we're going to eat because I don't really like to eat Granny Smith's, but oh, it's in the app. Okay, I love a good pasta. I was just saying to Steve the other day. I said I could really go for pasta salad. I'm jonesing for some pasta salad. They are tart. I'm more of a sweet. Clean, simple eats. I never heard of them. Well, whatever. Remember last year with that big controversy with WW and the American Dream nut butters? So I've kind of stayed away from it when they had all that big to do and with the ambassador and all that bad publicity. So I just kind of, and then I found Nuts and More and I enjoy them. And Nuts and More also has the powdered peanut butter, which I love. So I'm all about that. All right. Good night, Esther. Enjoy your holiday with your daughter. Are working on the marginal variants of pizza. And it sucks so much because it just makes you want to eat pizza. Love pizza. Though I will tell you, Lorian, I am a big fan of tomato pie. Yeah, a little tomato pie. That's my day. Oh, they're low carb. There you go. You see, Weight Watchers partnered with that better than peanut butter. I don't like that. That I don't. I don't like. What is tomato pie? Ha! You must not be Italian then. Excuse me. Tomato pie is dough with just pizza sauce on top and some fresh basil sometimes, and sometimes they put Parmesan cheese. That's it. Just a little parm, no mozzarella. It is it's like a naked pizza. It's phenomenal. It's my favorite. I prefer tomato pie. Happy holidays to you, Esther. It is a sweeter sauce than a traditional pizza that I found anyway. It's just, oh, look, Ronnie's showing off now. We all can't say that. I don't even know it. Clearly not. But yeah, we always grew up in the big brick oven bakeries in our neighborhood. They always had tomato pie. It's just pizza dough and tomato sauce. But it's usually a really sweet tomato. Hey, Bernadette! It's phenomenal. And if you go to a really good place that has really good tomato pie, most bread bakeries have them. It's addictive. And sometimes it's chunky, and that's how I like it. Sometimes it's thin. I like the chunky one though. Yep, it is a good tomato pie. Hey Dot, have you ever tried Tony Roni's? They make a really good tomato pie. They're more of a well, they're a small chain, but we see growing up in Philly, we had bread bakeries on corners. I mean, we're talking just beautiful bread. Oh, I wonder why I have a weight issue. But they always had really good tomato pies. But locally, there's a place called Tony Roni. Toni, I think it's a Ton or Tony, Roni. Tony Roni. It's just sweet tomato sauce on top of pizza bread. 9 times out of 10, if you get a good tomato pie, it's thinner crust. It's not as chewy, but some places do the chewy. It's fine. I prefer the thin crust. And next time I have a Tony Roni's, this is my favorite. I will share with you. It is phenomenal. When you're off, try the chickpea avocado sprout. Well, when I get my sprouts, yes, I will. I will. My menu, we're having ham, Brussels sprouts, pineapple bake, string beans. We have rolls. I think that might be it. I may make some cranberry sauce because I love cranberry sauce with ham, and I have the cranberries in the freezer, so I might do that. My husband bought lamb chops. He likes lamb, so I said, "Well, you want to go out and grill them?" So he might grill the lamb chops. I will. I will. I'll definitely. Oh, I'm telling you, I and Philadelphia is known for their bread. I mean, and what it is about, I don't know if it's the water or the area, but moving to New Jersey, the bread sucks here. Oh, it was very difficult for me to get good bread. It has to be crusty and chewy and phenomenal. But when we go home, I always grab some bread. Like I said, growing up with on the corner these beautiful brick ovens, and every day, I mean, my dad would come home from work with a little round loaf of bread. It's a wonder. Between the donuts and the bread, the carbs. So that is oh, and shrimp. I have shrimp too. I'm just going to make some just cold shrimp. We're going to have that too. And maybe asparagus. I don't know. I have the asparagus, but I might want to save it for breakfast. My Brussels sprouts. I used to watch back in the day the cooking show, the Two Hot Tamales. They were the girls back in the like early 90s. And they used to make their Brussels sprouts. They would slice them really thin, and they would just saute them with butter, salt, and pepper. And that's it. And I don't know what that does, but they are phenomenal. My boys scarf them down. My non-vegetable eater son will scarf them down. I guess. I mean, it's not a lot of butter, but it's. And then I've done it with pancetta. I've rendered some pancetta or bacon down and cooked it in that. It was phenomenal. It is so good. Good night, Carrie. I love the two hot tamales. What's not fair, Ronnie? But yeah, I'm telling you, I've made those Brussels sprouts for many a holiday, and people would be like, "Oh, I don't really like Brussels sprouts," and then they would taste them. They're like, "Wow, they're really good." I have no idea what it does to them, but because my mother, she would buy them frozen in a box, and they always smelled like gasoline. I don't know, but these are just so good. I have their cookbook too. Yep, Mary Sue Milliken and Susan Feniger. Yep. And ever since then, I made them like that. And everywhere, people, I bring them into people at school. They're like, "Oh my god, they're the best things." I'm like, "I know. You would never believe that they're Brussels sprouts." I also love to quarter them and roast them in the oven with a little balsamic drizzle. But the boys like them that way, so that's how Mom has to make them. Wow, that sounds delicious. Big lamb on a stick. Oh yeah, bacon. Mm-hmm. Which recipe? The lemon pasta salad? Oh, you work with she looks awesome. She's like the nicest person. I think I've commented on some things with her and she's like responded, which is like, "Oh my god, she responded." Like I'm fangirling here, but yes. The two hot tamales, Mary Sue Milliken and Susan Feniger. I think they close like their restaurant. I remember it was Border Grill. So I remember everything because I love them. Oh, I agree, Ronnie. I agree. Oh yeah, she looks like she does. She looks like well. See, some people are just they're hyper in nature. Like I'm not. I can be like if I need to get something done, but if I don't, yeah, I can be very zen. Oh, very zen like. Oh yeah, but yeah, awesome. I often say if we ever go out that way, I would love to go into her restaurant. Same thing with if I ever go to Georgia, I want to go to see Paula Dean's restaurant. Of course, all that food I could not eat, but I've watched her show for so long, you just feel like you know those hoe cakes and all. Like you just feel like you can make all those stuff. Hey, Lorian, do you have a cookbook out? Lorian's Fine Cuisine. You do one, and I'll do the forward. Oh, that must be cool. A pop up. They are so cool. My cousin used to have a restaurant in New York, and I think he since sold it. It was a pretty big restaurant, I believe, but we never went there, and we were always supposed to, and we just never did. And he sold it. He retired. I am not having cornbread dressing. I am having pineapple dressing. Oh, how cool! Mom, grandma, and that's awesome. Yeah, I mean it's always fun when you watch somebody and then you go eat at their restaurant. I think it's I would just be like dying. There's a place over in where you guys are in California I've often saw on. Now I don't remember the name of it, of course. I think it was in the San Diego area or San Francisco area. It had a cronut. And I always swore if I go over there I'm going to get a cronut because it looked good. Oh yeah, I was born sucking on bread. But yeah. Oh my god, it was after 8. Oh, my lovelies. We have I'm trying to think if I'll be live on Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so we'll be live tomorrow. I don't know about Thursday. I'm going to have to see what we're doing. But I'll let you tomorrow. Maybe your next place that has the cronut. Drama at Walgreens. Were you involved, Luigi? Because wouldn't shock me. Oh, Emerald's place. I almost had tickets for Emerald Live, but somebody got sick who shall remain nameless. Oh, I'm sorry you just made it, Legion. We're heading on out. This is my second live. Apparently, I have another one going. My phone died. And my brick wasn't working. So, I hope to see you tomorrow night. Have a great... I know. Do you think things are bad at Walgreens? Should have been here. Mexicana Kitchen. Oh, that sounds good. All right, lovelies. Have a great rest of your night. Do not forget to thumbs up this live. I appreciate you guys coming back and spending the rest of the night with me. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It is the same time Sunday through Thursday. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're not in Eastern Time, I don't know what... I think you're in Florida, so you're the same time zone as I am. It's 7 o'clock usually. I know. Aren't these adorable? I found them in my purse. I didn't have earrings on, so I put them on. So, yep. So enjoy your pizza, Lori. You're going to go make some. Bam! Have a great rest of your night. I will see you all tomorrow. I will see you in my morning ramblings. It'll be my last ramblings for the week because I don't know if I'll ramble on Thursday. No, we'll see. Timmy's home, so not much going to get done with him. Oh, having soup. I love soup, though. My soup, soup is a meal for me. Because you got to have the bread. Bread and soup. My husband, he likes the crackers. I like the bread. Toast it. Yeah. Have a great rest of your night. I think I did say thumbs up this live. If you haven't checked out my What I Eat in a Day, it is up. Go have a watch. I will see you tomorrow night. Thanks again. I will talk to you all later.